everybody doing? It's been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step. Been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two, step. Eh. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two. Hey, guys, call your friends. It's gonna be a great live. Our energy's on max today. Come on through, guys. Ask all your immigration questions. That's what I'm talking about. 87, 99, 100 people already on our lives on our Instagram. Yes, guys. So you know how I start every live. I go like, been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step to. Hey, guys, I don't know why I'm so happy, but I'm happy. Hi, guys, how are you doing? I'm just so happy today. We got some great news in the office. Even in my personal life, look, I'm just happy these days. Look, I don't stress about nothing. I pray. I leave everything in God's hands. Uh, and yeah, my life is going pretty good. Only thing I need to do is get back in the gym. But other than that, I'm living a nice stress-free life. Okay, a very nice stress-free life, guys. Today, actually, right before I joined live, I just got through calling one of our clients, and I pranked them, and I told them I lied to the lady, told her we had lost our case, and scared living daylights out of her, only for her to find out that it's a lie. We truly actually won her case. She was so happy. Truly just made my day. Okay, I was already having a good day, but after that, I was like, man, we really do good work here. We really do good work here. Guys, quickly, the topic today is filing fees are doubling. Filing fees are doubling. Um, and they're supposed to double like anytime now. So probably by this summer, they're gonna double. So just to give you a perspective, right now, if you're adjusting your status through marriage, your filing fees is 1760. Right now, your filing fees, if you're adjusting your status through marriage, is 1760. But by this summer, they may be close to about $3,000. Okay, just think about that. $3,000. In other words, the cost of well, depending on the attorney, that's like the cost of hiring an attorney, right? I'm not that cheap. That's not me. But some lawyers charge about $3,000. So that's how much you're going to be charging. That's how much you're going to be paying immigration themselves for your application around summertime. So I say that to say now is the time. Now is the time. VAWA fees are going to be close, not up to 3,000, but they're going to be close because VAWA filing fees are usually less than that. For our VAWA filing fees, we typically most people we pay will pay $1,225 in filing fees for VAWA, and so that's gonna like double, probably be about 2,500 or something, close, but not quite to 3,000. Okay, but definitely adjustment of status of marriage case is gonna be $3,000 and up. Okay, so I'm saying this to say now is the time. Now is the time, and just on this same topic, I'm gonna just hit this other point that I want to say. I've always said it. Maybe people just think I just come on here just to say, just to say it, but it's the truth. My worst day, my worst moment is when I get on a conversation and I can no longer help somebody. That's my worst moment. When I get on a conversation and I determine that I can no longer help you, meaning had you come to me yesterday, meaning had you come to me last week, meaning had you come to me the week before, I could have helped you, but now I can no longer help you. That's my worst moment. You want to ask me what's my worst moment? That's my worst moment. Okay. That's the worst situation ever. And so I say that because, especially for VAWA, which is Violence Against Women Act, again, which applies to both men and women who are in an abusive, toxic relationship with their spouse, especially for VAWA cases, time matters. Time matters. When we file the application matters. Okay. In other words, especially for those people who are divorced. Like, so if you are divorced from your spouse, and you're wanting to file for VAWA, you wanting to file a green card based on the problems, based on the toxicity that caused you guys to divorce, you really need to be calling me like ASAP, okay? Because if you're filing for a VAWA based on divorce and based on the problems you experienced in the marriage, we've got to file that application within 2 years. If you call me within after, let's say when it's been 2 years and 1 day after your divorce, VAWA is no longer an option for you. We can no longer get you a 10-year green card because of the problems you experienced in that marriage because it's been 2 years and 1 day too late. Okay? So I want to say this again. If you're interested in filing for VAWA, which is a way to get a 10-year green card, work permit, travel permit, and protection from deportation, if you're interested in filing for VAWA based on the problems, the toxicity in the marriage, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, now is the time to call me. Now is the time to call me. Don't wait until it's been more than 2 years after your divorce. This happens. I mean, I probably experience like one or two people per week, a couple people per month who come to me, and I literally tell them, I can't no longer help you. Had you come to me yesterday, had you come to me last month, I could have helped you. And this is particularly important, especially because I don't know about every other lawyer, but for me, there's most lawyers, you just can't get them the day you need them. Like, you have to have planned that consultation. You have to have scheduled that consultation ahead of time. I just finished the last of my weekend consultations. I've done three weekend consultations to try to catch up on my consultations because I was like literally booked for months. So I just finished the last one, and I'm not doing another weekend for a couple of weekends. Sorry, I should have caught me last weekend. Okay, I'm not doing that for some time from now. So anybody who's going to need a consultation from now on, you got to call ahead of time. Okay. So again, if you're interested in filing for VAWA, you're currently divorced, you are in a toxic or abusive or marriage with your U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, but you're not divorced, you need to call me within 2 years of divorcing to qualify. You need to call me within 2 years to qualify. I want to remind everybody who's just joining and just jumping in that filing fees again are scheduled to more than double. So adjustment of status to marriage cases, filing fees are going to be about $3,000 and up. For VAWA cases, probably about $2,500 at least. Okay, we're talking about summertime. So now is the time to file. And so I always want to take a reminder. I want to take opportunity to explain what it is that I do before I start answering questions. You know that on every live, I will answer live questions on the dot, on the spot, unplanned. Okay. So you're free to start asking those questions. Just in about 2-3 minutes, I'm going to explain what all that I do. And then after that, I'm going to start taking live questions. So if you have a question you're burning to ask me, a professional question, might I add, then you can jump on in the next 3 minutes. You can request to come live on my Instagram and I'll answer those questions. All right. So in a nutshell, remember, I'm called VAWA Queen for a reason. So, of course, the number one cases that we do are VAWA, which stands for Violence Against Women Act. Remember, that's a misnomer. It actually applies both to men and women who are experiencing toxicity or abuse in their marriage. I've always told you, and it still remains, that the majority of our clients are men. I would say about 98, maybe now it's getting to about like 97, 96% of our clients are men. Okay, so a majority of the clients we help get a 10-year green card through problems in the marriage, through toxicity, through abuse in the marriage are actually men. All right, so but it applies both to men and women who have experienced abuse, toxicity, mistreatment in their marriage. Okay. And usually, again, the trick about VAWA is that whatever you experience in the marriage has got to be directly related to your immigration status. So, in other words, are you in a bad relationship with your U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse that you know if your U.S. citizen spouse was married to another U.S. citizen, they wouldn't do that to them? Does your spouse do things to you that they would dare not do to somebody who was born here? Do they take advantage of immigration status? That's the essence of our. And if you can answer that question with a yes, you need to be calling me. And that's whether you're separated, whether you're still married to the person, whether you're divorced, okay, all right, whether you're annulled from the U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, and in some states, whether you're not married, okay, like illustration where you're not even married. So in states like Alabama, Texas, New Hampshire, you could qualify for VAWA even based on just a regular, good old partnership. You guys are not even married, but you're just, in other words, you're just considered married by maybe neighbors just think you're married kind of situation. You live together, you've built a life together, you have children together, therefore you're considered to be married. So some states will recognize that kind of relationship as a marriage, and as such, if that relationship was toxic or abusive, you can get a 10-year green card even though you are not legally married. Again, these are states like Texas, New Hampshire, Colorado, Alabama, etc. Okay. Kansas City, I believe. I think Kansas. Yeah, Kansas, and some other ones. Just a few states. All right. All right. So we do that. We do VAWA cases. We also do adjustment of status through marriage case. That's the opposite. Those are the lovey-dovey cases. Those are the cases where things are going well. You and him, you and her still get along, or you and him, you and her have an understanding. You love each other. He or she wants to see the best for you. We also do those. We do adjustment of status to marriage cases. This is where your spouse is petitioning for you, okay? All right, and happily doing so, okay? And then we also do asylum cases. These are for people who have fled, who are deemed to have fled their country because of insecurities, because of issues, things that are outside their control. Okay, maybe they were being persecuted in their home country or will be persecuted because of their race, their nationality, their religion, their political opinion, their sexual orientation. Okay, that's asylum. So we do asylum cases. Of course, some of the most popular asylum cases are those based on female genital mutilation. That's actually my favorite, absolute favorite asylum case to do. So if you've ever experienced female genital mutilation, and if I'm talking to you, most times you have never told anybody. You need to call me, and if you don't have a green card, you need to call me. We need to talk about how we can get you status based on the fact that you experienced female genital mutilation in your home country. Okay. So the other, of course, the other very popular type of asylum case is for those who fled their country or whose lives will be in danger if they were to return to their country because of their sexual orientation. So you're gay, bisexual, you come from countries, that criminalize being gay or bisexual. Countries such as, of course, Jamaica, basically all the African countries, etc. Okay, except I think there was just recently one or two that are trying to pass laws to make it legal, but most African places still consider being gay or bisexual a crime. So okay, so of course those are popular asylum cases, and some other ones, of course, that could be based on domestic violence and so many other things. And but of course also your most popular, lest I forget, a type of asylum is if you fled your home country or you fear going back because of your political opinion. All right, so maybe you belonged in some political opinion, political organization that that has now that will now be persecuted. Maybe there was a coup against the president that you supported or something like that, and now your life is in danger. Or maybe you belong to a political group that made you kill people and you don't want to go back, or made you or wanted you to kill people and you don't want to go back. That kind of situation, you should give me a call. Okay, so we do asylum cases. That's in summary asylum. We do adjustment of status to marriage cases based on the good things in the marriage, and we do VAWA cases based on the problems, the issues in the marriage. Okay, and VAWA applies to those who are married, separated, divorced, annulled, or in some states not even married, and who have experienced toxicity in the marriage. If it's based on annulment or divorce, it needs to be within 2 years of um, of the divorce or annulment to file for VAWA. And of course, you've got to show that the annulment or the divorce was a part of the abuse you experienced, okay, or the toxicity or whatever. All right. And so there's so much more I could say. Let me just start answering questions, guys. Let me start answering questions. Oh, sorry. One last thing I forgot. Oh, I forgot. And of course, our newest case, we also do extraordinary ability visa cases. So these are for celebs, athletes, popular, very, very popular people who are popular for their talents. We're talking about the Usain Bolts. Okay, we're talking about the Nollywood actors, the Bollywood actors. Okay, we're talking about those kind of people. So if you know someone who's extremely talented, very popular, or almost at an international recognition level for their talents, you need to tell them to give me a call. Let me see how I can get them immigration status and hopefully a green card due to their extraordinary ability. Okay, so those extraordinary ability visa cases. All right, I'm start taking these questions before I get boring. I know it's hard to hear all this. A lot of information I just threw at you. Okay, I'm taking questions live on IG. Taking questions live on IG. So if you have a question, I'm taking those questions now. So I'm starting to bring people in now. Okay. Some people's questions are not coming through. I'm seeing people sending me private questions. Please don't do that. I'm not going to answer them likely, to be honest with you. If you want me to answer your question, you got to do what everybody else is doing. You got to come live. You don't have to show your face if you don't have to. You know, you can find ways around that. Show the ground something, but come live and ask your question. Okay. Taking questions now. I'm just bringing the people in live, y'all. All right. Hello.
Hi, Attorney. How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
I'm fine. I'm calling you from New York.
Okay.
I have a question, but I don't know if it lies on your. But since you're attorney, I know you're gonna answer me.
Okay.
We were late for the first interview. We arrived like 1 hour late.
Okay.
And then it was cancelled.
Okay.
And before we get another date for another interview, my husband was incarcerated.
Okay.
What should I do from there?
I think you need to call me. Let's talk about Val, because the mere fact that he's incarcerated means there's probably been some issues in the marriage. I can already think that. And means maybe there's a criminal record. There is things he's hidden from you. But just give me a call and we'll talk about Val. Okay. But in the meantime, they call you for an interview very quickly, like before we speak. Just go and tell them he's been incarcerated and they should either reschedule the.
So should I call them or I should call you to do it?
No, I'm saying if they call you for another interview, because they haven't done anything yet. If they call you for another interview, you should go. You can either go and tell them that he's in jail, or or just not show.
Okay.
Either way, you wouldn't be successful without him.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, bye-bye. But call me. Let's talk about Val. So
okay.
We can file an application. Thank you. Hello, madam. How are you doing?
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
Good. It's lovely speaking to you. So I have a deep, in-depth question. I hope I can summarize it real quick.
Okay.
I was born and raised in South Africa. My grandma, she's been here since I'm 27 now. She's been here since I was 5.
Okay.
She brought me and my son 7 years ago. And my aunt, she recently moved back a week ago with her daughter back to South Africa.
Okay.
And me and my grandma don't get along. She's emotionally very abusive. She has temporary custody of my son. So how can I get around family, getting my things like my green card without getting married? Because I don't think for me.
Did your grandmother ever adopt you as her daughter?
No, she never adopted me. We've been to a couple of lawyers that said that she had to adopt me before I turned 21.
Yeah,
my 21st birthday, I was here already.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right. So she didn't adopt me at all. So yeah.
So that's out the question. And then you're not underage, so we can't do something else called special immigrant juvenile status. We can't do that. You need to call me. Let me see what else I may come up with. Okay,
Well,
it's more of a
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. Thanks.
Hello. Hello. Oh, I forgot to bring the person in. Sorry. I thought I know the friends. Except. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good. How can I help you?
Yeah. So I have a question. I've been married. I got married in January 2021,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife filed for me for adjustment of status in April 2022.
Okay.
I have received a receipt from them and everything, but I've not been called for interview. I've not received my work authorization.
Okay.
So what could be the problem?
Did you ever? First of all, let me ask you: did you get your receipt notices?
Yes, I got a receipt notice.
Did they have they scheduled for fingerprinting?
So I have been married before.
No, I'm saying for this case, did they schedule you for fingerprinting at the immigration office?
No, they said they will use my old record. They sent me a message that they already have my fingerprint.
Okay.
That I don't need to come for fingerprint.
Okay, and when was the application filed?
The new one.
The one that you just said, adjustment of status to marriage to your spouse.
Yeah, in April 2022.
Okay. You should have gotten your work permit by now, but I don't know if you've been watching my lives. I've been saying that though recently some cases are being really delayed. We're just starting to see things pick up again, as like our work permits and travel permits. I don't know if you follow my page. There was a time I even stopped posting about work permits. We just stopped getting things sometime last year. Things were really slow.
Okay.
So things are just speeding up. So it may not be anything wrong.
Okay.
As long as your lawyer filed it properly, you will get it. Yeah. You could also contact your congressman to see if they can push it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said I could do what?
You could contact your congressman to see if they can push it. Like at least a work permit.
Okay.
But as far as the adjustment of status to marriage case, you're in good time. Things are taking longer now.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. So who was first? I don't know.
I will let him go.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, how you doing? Good evening.
Good.
I have a question, madam. I was married, but now I'm divorced.
Okay.
We were filing for my child. She live in Jamaica.
Okay.
However, my ex-wife now tell me that the application had been denied. Is there something that I can do to get my daughter here? What happened is that I am trying to get my tenure.
Okay.
Because the extension has been expired and they gave me like a 4-year extension. Is there something that I could do to go ahead and start the process?
So they denied the application she filed for your daughter?
She was, but then she said that they denied it. I don't know if it's because we were no divorced or
when
what.
you filed your removal of conditions application, did you? Okay, she never got the green card. I get it. Okay. Technically, you could always file a removal of conditions application. You already did that though, right?
Yes, I did. I'm just waiting on the tenure right now.
Okay. If we file for one based on VAWA, we could technically add her on to that. But she never got the green card though, right? Actually, I'm confused. She never got the green card.
No, she did.
Okay. So you need to wait till you get yours and then you can file for her.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye, man.
Oh, so sorry. One more thing. You know you can't show up at the. Did you already go for an interview?
Yes, I did all of that. I already got my 2-year green card.
No,
I'm just waiting
saying,
for
did you go
the
for an
10-year.
interview
Right?
for the 10-year green card?
Yes, ma'am.
You already did. Okay. You'll be fine.
All right, thank you.
How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you? I will probably get a consultation with you, but
Okay.
I have quick question. First question for my friend, who is here
Hold on.
almost over. She came with 10-year visa, but I think they gave her 6-month allowance at the airport.
Okay.
Now she passed that period already, but she's seeing someone right now here who is citizen, but she doesn't want to push it just because she will look that she's interested in his citizenship. So if she waited 2 years, but she will be illegal during this period, she will be
Can she
able
still
to
be-
file
yes.
with her husband?
Yes, as long as the husband is a U.S. citizen, he can petition for it any time, even if it's after 2 years. And by that time, she would qualify at least for a 10-year green card rather than a 2-year green card. So it may actually work out better for her.
In my case, I was married for a physical abuse wife.
Okay.
I have scars on my body from attack, but also I have proof of video where she's admitting hitting me on my face and etc. But we've been to interview with her in USA before, but they denied the case. They didn't believe we were really married. But right now, I am in a position we are divorced. I can file for WAWA, but marriage case was denied initially. What are my options? Can I still pursue WAWA?
It doesn't matter if you've been denied. Doesn't matter if you've been denied. And I always say that with WAWA, at least you get a chance to explain the discrepancies, the issues you had on the first application. That you usually don't get that chance with the first application. So to answer your question, yes, it's still possible to file for WAWA, but I would need, of course, to look into your particular details to give you a better answer. Okay, to give you a more specific answer. Okay.
How much are your consultation fees?
We charge $150.
This is really important.
We charge $150 for the consultation
fee. I literally
fee.
pulled on side of the highway just to ask you this question. Thanks so much.
Okay, the consultation fee is $150.
Perfect. I will call your office today or tomorrow.
No problem. Where are you from, sir, if I may ask? You're from
Chicago.
Somewhere?
Originally from Kyrgyzstan.
Okay, I was going to say Uzbekistan.
But I'm a truck driver. I'm in Wyoming right now.
I was thinking Uzbekistan because I had a conversation with the guy from there today. He was from Uzbekistan.
We understand each other's language just because we are neighbor and very similar language.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so much. I will be calling.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
All right, I'm going to take the last 3 questions. This is going to be like, I'm going to take at least one lady. Make sure I get at least one lady in these questions. Okay, so it's only ladies who requested to come live on this round. Hi.
So I have a quick question for you. So I'm disabled military.
Okay.
I'm 100% service-connected disabled. And my husband and I, we filed for deferred action. We did it ourselves, not through a lawyer.
Okay.
So we just did it last week. So we're waiting for information from that. But we also are still eventually going to have to file for the adjustment of status. I'm sick.
You're 6 months pregnant, is what you said?
Huh?
You say you're pregnant?
Yes, 6 months, and I'm a disabled military. So I'm wondering, is there any type of special adjustments or special filing other than the deferred action or parole in place where we possibly could get assistance or free on the filing? I know we probably would still get a lawyer, but filing for free being that I'm military.
So you're filing for him, right?
I didn't hear you.
You're the one petitioning for him?
Yes.
Okay. And let me ask you, how did your husband enter? Did he enter with inspection or without inspection?
He entered legally, and he just overstayed.
Oh, so why are you doing all of that? You could just do a regular adjustment of status application.
Yeah.
He doesn't need DACA.
Okay, and we both have been married before. I was married to a foreigner before, and I filed for him, but I removed my filing because he was abusive, and my husband was in an abusive marriage. But we both have been divorced for over 2 years.
Okay.
So should we get okay, that shouldn't matter. I was gonna say, should we get a lawyer?
Get a lawyer.
Okay.
Why is this person talking for me? That's not me.
I'm sorry. Oh my
I thought that was you talking. Yeah, please let the lawyer talk. Thank you.
No, ma'am. You need to get a lawyer. You just need to do a basic regular adjustment of status through marriage.
Okay.
And actually, if you're a military member, sometimes you can get that expedited.
Yeah. Right. That's what I was assuming.
You don't need DACA. You don't need PIP if he entered in legally. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yes, because in other words, adjustment of status to marriage just only requires that you have as long as he has some date, some record showing when he entered, the exact date he entered. That's all you need to adjust through his status just directly.
Yeah, we have all that, and I was able to get him into the DEER system, so he has a military ID card and everything. So he's already
should be
on my benefits and everything.
Case. Yeah. Now, this is not a conversation. We can get to the conversation and I find out something I didn't know. But
I think we still should do that. Yeah, I think we will. Okay. How do I contact you? Is it on your page, on your Instagram?
Let me put my phone number here. 901.
And we're in Indiana. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's no problem. We do all 50 states.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll be contacting you soon.
All right, thank you.
Now I'm looking for your number. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
I pinned it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Madame.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you guys were here, ma'am. I'm really sorry.
It doesn't look like you need a lawyer. I think you know it all.
No, I watch you a lot, and I also do my research. But my question is, I just recently found out my husband of 2 years has a child outside.
Okay.
The child is probably about a month.
Okay.
I have my 2-year green card, so obviously I'm gonna have to do the change of status.
Hold on. Let me see if I can help her get out. Ma'am, you need me to help you get out?
Yes, thank you.
I see you. All right.
We're trying to work it out, but if there's a case where we cannot, work it out because of him having a child outside, can I do the VAWA to change my status from 2 years to 10 years?
Yes, that's always available, especially if he's cheated on you and had a child with someone else. Yes, that's a prime example of situation where you can qualify for VAWA. So yes, give me a call.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Keep watching my lives. Apparently, you know a lot. I think she can catch you on that joke. Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
How you doing?
Hi. I have a question. Basically, I got married last year, November.
Okay.
And my lawyers put in my application, I think in January.
Okay.
And up to now, I still haven't received any receipt yet.
Okay.
That's one. But my wife, she's been acting a bit crazy.
Okay.
So to speak. Blocking me, not sleeping at home and all that. I don't know what to do. I'm a bit confused. I was thinking, should I just
call me?
Okay.
Call me. Yeah, call me. But honestly, to be honest with you, let me tell you what I would normally tell you in a consultation. It's important that before you call me that you for sure, you're looking into other options. You have an open mind to see maybe should I file for VAWA. In other words, be ready because if you come to me and you're still just gonna go back, it's a waste of time and money. So as long as you truly are done with all the things you've gone through, then you should give me a call.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about calling you forever. But it's great that I just spotted your video, like your live show right now. Like I'm happy speaking to you. Thank you. God bless you, man.
You're welcome. Amen. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, madam. How are you doing?
Good. You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. I'm asking now if fingerprint for VAWA is as the same as police clearance.
I mean, they do the same thing. They're not the same thing, but they do the same thing. So you could do a police clearance, you could do an FBI report. All of those are for the purpose of showing the government that you have good moral character. In other words, that you're not a crazy, that they should be closing their doors to.
Yeah, because my I've done my evaluation, psychology evaluation. I did it last year June, and I've not filed in the VAWA. So I don't know if it will expire. Does it expire, or do I need to do a new one?
Does what expire? Well, actually, Madam, I was only supposed to answer one question. I'm forgetting myself. Sorry for today. Madam, call me and I could
because you're pretty queen. You're already there.
No, schedule call station, man. Yeah, you got me good. I was about to answer 2 questions for you. I think I've been doing that.
God.
And I think I've been doing
that. The guy that just left before me answered 2 questions, right?
Yeah, so that's why I just said I think I've been doing that for everybody, but doesn't mean I have to do it for you. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. Schedule call station, okay, madam? I help you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, bye.
Thank you, bye. All right, our last 2 questions, guys. Last 2 questions. Let me take this last 2 or 3 people. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not sure who I'm talking to. Can't see anyone. Who am I talking to? Which person?
You're talking to Vianney.
Okay. How can I help you?
Yes. So do you guys do the travel documents?
Do we handle travel documents?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So I just
like travel permit. Like you need a travel permit. You mean?
Huh?
Like you need a travel permit?
Yeah, I'm immigrant. I have permanent residence, but I just want to go home to visit.
Oh yeah. So so if you're a permanent resident, you don't need a travel permit.
Huh?
If you're a green card holder, you don't need a travel permit.
I mean, I think like I need to, because there is no how I can go to my country if I have not passport.
Oh, okay. Give me a call. We'll talk.
Okay, I gotta give you a call.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what exactly you need. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, madam.
Hi.
So
if you're VAWA and you have a teenage son, do you have to wait until you get your VAWA approved before you can file for your child, or you can do a combo?
Sorry, what's the question? I didn't hear you well.
If you're filing for VAWA and you have a teenage child,
right?
Do you have to wait until you get through before, or you can do a combination?
No, you can add the child as part of the proceedings. As long as if the child is here in the U.S., he or she can just be added. Yeah, so just gonna be an extra filing fee, and then if most lawyers, at least we do, we charge an extra legal fee for each child as well.
Okay, so if you put all right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna take one more question, and then we'll call it a day. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Okay, I just want to find out, how long does it take for VAWA receipt to...
That's a question I never answer over live. That's a conversation question. Give me a call. Sorry.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, please. I want to know if someone files for a VAWA and a lot of time tries to divorce.
If someone filed for VAWA and then what?
And maybe marry another lady.
Okay.
Marry another lady, and while the VAWA is still on, so eventually the VAWA is denied.
Okay.
So what's the implication? What is the implication?
So did the person marry the person while the VAWA application was pending, or after the VAWA was approved?
while in the process, she sent a letter to USCI to tell them that the VAWA should be denied. Should be withdrawn. So while send the letter that the VAWA should be withdrawn.
Okay, you're saying he or she? I'm confused now. Who are you talking about?
No, I sent a letter for it to be withdrawn while my pending VAWA was still on.
Okay. So now you've remarried.
I'm married another lady, yes.
Okay, that's not a problem. So then just file a new adjustment of status through marriage application, via your new spouse.
But we send it, we find him. But I don't understand. We find him, we send a document to them, but they kept on referring to the previous that it was not properly withdrawn. So as a result, they denied it because it was not signed. They said it was not signed, so there was
that
not
doesn't sound correct to me, but I'm thinking maybe there's something I'm missing, and maybe there's a detail and a further detail I need from you. If you don't mind, I would like you to schedule a conversation so I can look at your documents to find
I already did that. You scheduled me for appointment, but for May 1st.
Yeah, sorry. I don't have any sooner date.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, bye-bye. Right.
You're welcome, bye.
Okay, guys, that's it for today. I've answered probably like 10, maybe 15 questions during this live. You want to catch my live again? I come on randomly. I don't have particular times. Whenever I have time, okay? And today was a great live. Someone just came again, I guess, and caught it late. I was asking, are USCIS fees doubling? Yes, they're scheduled to double by summertime. So adjustment of status to marriage case fees are about to be $3,000 and up probably by this summer. VAWA case filing fees are about to be $2,500 probably by this summer. Which means if you're looking at me and you're thinking of filing for something, now is the time to call me. And I already told you that my line is long. You just heard that guy. He got a May 1st consultation. This is March 28th. So don't drag your feet. Call me. And like I said earlier, I hate it when people call me and I have to tell you to turn around because I can no longer help you. So when you drag your feet, you stand the chance of closing off an option for yourself that maybe would have been available had you called me a month before or a few days before. This happens to me all the time. A couple of conversations I have in a week, I end up telling the person, I can no longer help you. It's too late. You've been divorced too long. We can't file for VAWA any longer. And I really hate when I got to say that to a client. So don't be one of them. It's the worst pain ever, especially in 2023 when immigration options are slim anyway. It's not like when you have a conversation, I'm going to give you 10 different options. It's not like you had 10 different options anyway. So don't sleep on your possibly one option that you have. Don't sleep on that, guys. Don't sleep on that, okay? So it's not like in 2023, no lawyer is going to offer you 10 immigration options. It's just no longer a thing anymore. These days, most people only qualify for possibly one or two options. At the end of the conversation, I'll be like, these are your options. Most people only qualify for like 1, 2. Some people luckily qualify for 3, but it's not like you have 10 options. So don't drag your feet. Give me a call today. Schedule that consultation today. Keep in mind that I'm a busy lawyer. I'm in demand, y'all. So if you call and you need a consultation today, too bad for you. Okay. The other people I want to talk to is if you have gotten a denial notice from a prior application stating that you have 30 days to leave the country. That's not entirely true. Okay. Don't just leave. Don't self-deport. That's what they want you to do. What you need to be trying to do is call a lawyer, file some application, get something in. Okay, so that if ICE does come knocking on your door, which most times they never do, then at least you can show them, hey, I have a pending application. They can let you out or they cannot arrest you. But if you don't have anything to show what you filed for, then you might be in a scramble. And again, I always say, if you get one of those notices, most times immigration or ICE is not really going to act on that unless they catch you drinking and driving. You know, you have got to do something to come to their attention, because there's just so many people, too many people who are similarly in your shoes. They just can't catch everybody. So most times the only way they're going to act on that 30, you are saying that you have 33 days to leave the country, is if you actually do something to let them know you're still here, okay? That's how it works. So if you actually get caught drinking and driving, or get caught with some drugs, or you get caught charged on a statutory rape charge, you got to actually do something for them to realize, oh, this person is still here. Shoot, we got to get this person out. Okay, that's how it works. Because, I mean, imagine how many undocumented people there are. It's just too many for them to catch. There's just too many for them to come after. So they're not going to come after you again unless you specifically do something to let them know, hey, I'm still here. Okay, so in other words, once they arrest you, that's when they actually run your record and go like, oh, Elizabeth Fuller is still here? Dang it, we gotta deport her ASAP. That's how it happens. Anyway, guys, have a good evening. Let me not joke anymore. Bye, guys. Spread the message. Bye. Bye. Hey, Johnson, Antoinette, how are you doing? I'm just seeing your message on Facebook. Hi, how are you doing?